Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to the English Playbook. I'm David, your tech-savvy host who probably spends way too much time troubleshooting computers.
And I'm Sarah. I'm the one who usually calls David when my laptop decides to have a meltdown. Speaking of which, David, remember last week when I felt my computer was possessed?
Oh, right. You called me at 11 p.m. because your screen was flickering. Turns out you just had too many browser tabs open.
Hey, in my defense, I had important research to do, but that's actually perfect timing because today we're diving deep into computer problems, viruses, and all those tech headaches that drive us crazy.
Exactly. And here's the thing, folks. We're not just teaching you vocabulary. We're giving you real, practical English that you'll actually use when your computer crashes at the worst possible moment.
Because let's be honest, technology problems don't wait for convenient times, do they? So let's get started with our vocabulary preview.
All right, Sarah, let's break down some key terms our listeners need to know before we jump into today's main dialogue.
Perfect. First up, we have virus. virus. Now, David, explain this one because I know you love getting technical.
You know me too well. A computer virus is malicious software designed to damage, disrupt, or gain unauthorized access to your computer. Think of it like a cold virus for your computer. It spreads and makes everything sick.
Great analogy. Next, we have froze. Froze. This is the past tense of freeze. When your computer froze, it means it completely stopped responding. The screen might still be on, but nothing works.
Exactly. Your mouse clicks don't work, keyboard doesn't respond. It's like your computer's playing freeze tog, but it forgot how to unfreeze.
I love that. Okay, one more for our preview. Infected file. When a file on your computer has been corrupted or damaged by a virus, it's like a contaminated piece of food. You don't want to touch it.
Perfect explanation. Now let's listen to our main dialogue. Don't worry if it sounds fast at first, we'll break it down together. Here's our dialogue at normal speed. Oh, great. This stupid computer froze again. That's the third time today. Hey, Samuel, can you come take a look at my PC? It's acting up again. It must have a virus or something.
Just give me a second. I'll be right up. I ran a virus scan on your computer, and it turns out that you have a lot of infected files.
But I'm quite careful when I'm browsing the internet. I have no idea how I could have picked up a virus.
Well, you have to make sure that your antivirus software is updated regularly. Yours wasn't up to date. That's probably what was causing your problems.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, try not to kick or hit the computer.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, wow. I can totally relate to wanting to kick the computer when it's not working.
Please tell me you don't actually do that, Sarah.
I plead the fifth. But seriously, folks, let's break this down properly.
Time for our language takeaway section, where we focus on the most important vocabulary from today's dialogue.
First up, infected file. David, paint us a picture here.
Think of an infected file like a sick patient in a hospital. The virus has gotten into this file and corrupted it, making it potentially dangerous to other files on your system. You usually can't open infected files, or if you do, they might spread the virus further.
Great visual. Next, we have not up to date. This is such a useful phrase beyond just computers.
Absolutely. When something is not up to date, it means it lacks the most recent information or updates. For antivirus software, this is critical because new viruses appear constantly.
Let me give you some examples. I need to buy a new phone because mine isn't up to date. This map must not be up to date. The street isn't here anymore. The weather app wasn't up to date, so I got caught in the rain.
Perfect examples. And remember, you can flip this positively too. Instead of not up to date, you can say up to date. Don't worry, all my software is up to date. This is the most up-to-date information we have.
Now let's talk about browsing the internet. This means casually looking through websites, kind of like how you might browse through a bookstore.
Exactly. You're not searching for anything specific. You're just exploring, clicking from page to page.
Other ways to say this include surfing the net or scrolling through websites.
Now it's time for Putting It All Together, where we focus on useful phrases you can use in many situations.
Our first phrase is, I'll be right up.
And this is so versatile. Samuel said this when asked to help with the computer, but you can adopt it for any direction.
Right. The key is matching the direction. If someone downstairs calls for help, I'll be right down. If someone outside asks you to come out, I'll be right out. If someone in another room needs you, I'll be right there.
I use this constantly, like when Sarah calls me about computer problems.
Which is more often than I'd like to admit. Our second key phrase is, it turns out that. This is perfect for revealing information or explaining discoveries.
This phrase is like saying, the result was, or we discovered that. Let me give you some examples. I was feeling sick all week, and it turns out that I had food poisoning. Or, the meeting was canceled, and it turns out that half the team was traveling. Or, my car wouldn't start, and it turns out that I just needed gas.
It's also great for surprising revelations. I thought the restaurant was closed, but it turns out they just moved locations. She seemed unfriendly, but it turns out she was just having a bad day.
Perfect examples. This phrase makes you sound like a natural English speaker because it's how we naturally structure stories and explanations.
Welcome to Fluency Builder, where we help you sound more natural and native-like.
Today's star phrase is acting up, and this is such a useful expression. Instead of saying, my computer isn't working properly or there's something wrong with my computer, you can simply say, my computer is acting up.
I love this phrase because it makes your computer sound like a naughty child. Here are some more examples. My car has been acting up lately. I should take it to the mechanic. This printer is acting up again. Can you fix it? My phone's been acting up since the last update.
And it's not just for technology. You can use it for anything that's misbehaving. My back's been acting up since I moved that heavy box. The coffee machine is acting up. We might need a new one.
Another natural phrase from our dialogue is picked up a virus. This doesn't mean physically picking something up. It means you accidentally got infected.
Exactly. Other things you can pick up. I think I picked up a cold from my coworker. Where did you pick up that accent? She picked up Spanish really quickly when she moved to Mexico.
And let's not forget, take a look. This is much more natural than saying, please examine or please check. It's casual and friendly. Can you take a look at this email before I send it? Take a look at these photos from my vacation. The doctor should take a look at that cut.
These phrases will make you sound so much more natural in English. Now, let's put this into practice with some real scenarios you might encounter.
Imagine you're at work and your computer starts having problems. Instead of panicking, you now know exactly what to say.
Right. You can say, hey, my computer's been acting up all morning. I think it might have a virus. Could you take a look at it when you have a minute?
Perfect. Or maybe you're helping a friend. I'll be right over to help you with that. It sounds like your antivirus software isn't up to date.
And if you discover the problem, you can say, I ran a scan on your computer, and it turns out that you have several infected files.
These phrases work in so many situations beyond computers too. My car's been acting up lately. I'll be right there to help you. It turns out that the store was closed for renovation.
The key is practice. Try using these phrases in your daily conversations, even if you're just talking to yourself.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn.
All right, English learners, let's wrap up today's episode.
We covered so much ground today. Computer viruses, helpful phrases, and natural expressions that'll make you sound more fluent.
Your homework for this week, practice using acting up, it turns out that, and I'll be right in your daily conversations, even if you're just talking to yourself.
And remember, technology problems happen to everyone. Now you have the vocabulary to handle them like a pro.
Don't forget to visit our website where you can find additional practice exercises, transcripts, and join our community of English learners from around the world.
We love hearing from you. Leave us comments, questions, or share your own computer horror stories in English practice.
Next week, we're tackling another everyday situation that everyone can relate to: ordering food at restaurants and dealing with picky eaters.
Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, every mistake is just another step toward fluency.
This has been the English Playbook. I'm David.
And I'm Sarah. Thanks for learning with us today.
Bye.
See you next time.